Hey, you guys, welcome back to another Candid Truth video. Let's get this started. So, and I'm new, and we have a research and stuff. In news, Gavin Newsom and Mayor of Illinois also will be gearing up to sue Donald Trump for the deployment of the National Guard. Let's see. Let me share you guys my page so you guys can check out what Newsom had to say. Newsom sues Trump administration over California National Guard deployment order to Oregon. Moves comes day after federal judge blocked Trump's attempt to deploy Oregon National Guard troops in Portland. All right. So if y'all don't know what's going on out there, so there was there's a lot of ICE centers going on in Chicago and Portland, Oregon. Why is this the state of the
What was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason? I just explained the reason. What was the reason, bitch?
United States right now. All right, so listen. Gavin Newsom had a lot to say about it, and he was saying that so it says Gavin Newsom posted a couple days ago. He said, "Breaking news: we're suing Donald Trump. His deployment of the California National Guard to Oregon isn't about crime; it's about power. He's using our military as political pawns to build up his own ego. It's a
Really?
lot coming in from what's coming with the administration. This is." I have another video going into it because we're going to be talking about is this a shutdown or is this a fucking stick up? Because
say what?
At this point, this is the rhetoric of just do what I say and we'll talk about it later. You know what that sounds like to me? It's the reason why I'm single. That's what that sounds like to me. It's the reason why I'm single. I ain't got time for the bullshit. Listen. This behavior from the Trump administration and the National Guard, he did the same thing in California. It's weird because it's like, so I guess since you can't get us just to comply, you're going to force us to comply.
Let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. I'm telling you, shit is real. Shit is getting real. Woo! Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus.
Yeah, these streets, these let's see. Chicago mayor will be also suing the Trump administration for the deployment of the National Guard. Let's check this out because, baby, wow, it's so much going on right now. At this point, this is bad USG because if it's not the lies, it's the conspiracies, it's everything. All right, let's check this out, y'all. So it says Chicago and Illinois to sue to stop Trump's guard deployment plan after Portland ruling. This is coming from the Associated Press, y'all. As it says, Chicago Associated Press. Illinois leaders went to court Monday to stop President Donald Trump from sending National Guard troops to Chicago, escalating a clash between Democratic-led states and the Republican administration during an aggressive immigration enforcement operation in the nation's third after a judge blocked the Guard's deployment into Portland, Oregon. The lawsuit in Chicago also raised the stakes after a violent weekend. Them and these goddamn subscribe, but nobody wants to subscribe. Violet Weekend. Authorities said a woman was shot by a federal agent when the Border Patrol vehicles were boxed in and struck by other vehicles. The city's police superintendent rejected suggestions that his officers were on the government side into volatile situations like that one. Now, how many times have we heard that? Because it still ain't showing. But we're taking one. The Trump administration has portrayed the cities as war ravaged and lawless amid its crackdown on illegal immigration. Mind you, the word illegal immigration. Can we keyword that illegal immigration? Officials in Illinois and Oregon says military intervention isn't needed, and the federal involvement is inflaming the situation like it did in California. The lawsuit alleges these advances in President Trump's long declared war on Chicago and Illinois are unlawful and dangerous. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, I ain't gonna listen. I'm not gonna be good with some of these names. Don't even quote me. So the court hearing was scheduled for Thursday. Donald Trump is using our service members as a political prop and as pawns in his illegal effort to militarize our nation's cities. Pritzker, Democrat, says. Pritzker said some 300 of the state's guards troops were to federalized and deployed to Chicago, along with 400 others from Texas. Pritzker said that the potential deployment amounted to Trump's invasion. He called on Republican Texas Governor Greg Abbott to block it. Abbott pushed back and said that the crackdown was needed to protect federal workers who are in the city as part of the president's increased immigration enforcement. Can we look up something real quick? Because I let me see. Because when the fuck did y'all become federal workers? Hold on. Let me pull up my. I'm gonna stop sharing this real quick because this is. When did y'all become federal workers? Hold on, let me make sure I know what I'm talking about before I go in on y'all. Hold on here. Let me. We looking it up. You know we gotta look it up because we pride ourselves on here on research and development. Okay, so is basically customer enforcement. So y'all are a federal agency under the supervision of the United States Department of Homeland Security. It is stated mission to conduct criminal investigations, enforcement of immigration laws, preserve national security, and protect public safety. Baby, we're not even unsafe. So what are you talking about? Listen, what's going on out there is it's this, if y'all remember what happened in California, y'all will understand why I kind of giggle and chuckle at some of this stuff. It's heartbreaking to see, and I hope that we get to a better place in this country. But the baby, we are only in, oh my God, we're less than a year, and we're barely approaching November, and it's like ah. Okay, so listen, this is the story I had to bring to y'all. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. I love making these videos for y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and keep coming back to your girl Zalyah J because we got more to talk about every